Shall we start, sir?
Yeah, ma'am.
Surya, you may start recording and you can start.
Yes, ma'am.
How many participants are there? 61, including us. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
And what about the sharing the presentation, madam? Shall I share from here or what?
Yeah, you can share, sir. You can share from there. Or
Okay.
if you want, like, you know,
Yeah,
send me like
but
this share.
I think require the permission maybe from your side to share that. Let me first check. Within a second, we can check that whether we can share it or not. Fine. Yeah, it's present now. More options present now. Is any permission required from your side to share
No, sir. No, sir.
presentation?
You can do it.
Are you getting it on the screen? Hello?
No, sir.
Are you getting my
No, sir. We
presentation?
couldn't.
Yes. We are getting.
Just now it's getting loaded.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir,
Now you are getting it, ma'am? Is okay?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is my presentation there on the
You
screen?
can increase the size of the screen.
Yes, sir. It's there.
You can go for the presentation mode.
Yes.
That will be fine.
Yeah. Just
You can go.
just a minute.
Surya Prakash, you can record it, no? You can start recording.
I started already recording, sir.
Is okay?
Oh, I'm not seeing the details here. Where is the icon? Okay. Yes, sir.
Now it's fine. The screen is okay.
I think you need to go for the presentation mode, sir.
Yeah, presentation. Are you getting my presentation on the screen?
Yeah, we are getting the presentation on the screen. Yes.
Fine.
Maybe the size may be increased if you go to the presentation mode.
I have increased the size. On my screen, it is increased.
Okay, fine, sir. But we are seeing the left side. We are seeing your screens. Your other slides we are seeing.
Okay. Fine.
If you come to the bottom right side, you have one cup form. No? There,
Yeah.
if you can-
Bottom right.
Yeah.
I've already done it and I've increased it.
Okay, fine.
Okay, but I don't know why on your screen it is not increasing. See, on my screen it is increasing. It's a full screen now.
Okay, fine. Then no issues, sir. Then no issues.
Okay?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, you can start. Kanimozi ji?
The greatest threat to our planet is the
Surya,
Yeah, ma'am. Any introductory remarks there? Will you start first?
yes, sir. We have a student here.
Okay. Fine. So shall I start or you are starting, ma'am?
We'll start, sir. Surya Prasad, you
Surya
may start
Prakash,
now.
you start.
Recording and you can start.
Okay, ma'am. The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will solve it. Respected principal, head of department, faculties, chief guest, and my dear friends, a very warm good morning to one and all. I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the webinar on green entrepreneurship conducted by Department of Management Science and Entrepreneurship Development Cell, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. A man of knowledge lives by acting, not by thinking about acting. We have such a personality today with us. Mr. Prakash Solanki has an experience of 20 years in the field of entrepreneurship development through the implementation of different activity models. Currently, an assistant professor in Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, Ahmedabad. He's an expert in entrepreneurship concept, process and practice, business opportunity guidance, business plan, and enterprise creation process. He specializes in conducting programs for new enterprise creation and capacity building of development organizations. Presently, he is implementing DST NIMAT project, a mega national project to promote S&T entrepreneurship in the country, sponsored by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. It is my immense pleasure to invite our head of department, Dr. K. Samuel, to deliver his welcome address speech.
Good morning to one and all present here in this meeting. All the faculty members, student friends, and our chief guest. It is very good to be here today with all the members today. On behalf of the Hindustan Educational Institutions Coimbatore, on behalf of the CEO and the deans and my faculty members and my student friends, I welcome our chief guest today for this program on green entrepreneurship. Before going into this, I would like to share one or two past incidents. That EDIA was my first organization, those who have given me what is entrepreneurship in the year 2000. Right, Professor Murli and Sukumaran sir was the two people where we attended the EDIA program in Bangalore. And that was the first instance I had a communication with EDIA. And now I think 20 years after a very long time, I think it would have become a big institution by now. On those days, it was because I want to tell all the student friends today, the EDIA entrepreneurship is brought to India. The concept is brought to India by EDIA. That is the greatness of that institute, right? So in 1986, I think they brought that institute. And even though we were doing business, Indians are all business people. A lot of entrepreneurs are there in India. If you take the whole country, maybe India has the largest entrepreneurs in the world. But still, it was not to be formal in the way that the Western people were approaching it. So therefore, I think EDA has the great contribution towards entrepreneurship in our country. So that is the background of EDIA, and we have a faculty among them today, our Professor Prakash Solanki. So we welcome you, sir, for being here with us, and you have agreed to spend your valuable time with our students, sharing the valuable knowledge, because they all have a very practical knowledge. They are into practice, right? Education institutions are all into theory aspects. We have less of practice. So I think our students today will benefit from the lecture, what we have. So I also thank the organizers for organizing this program. And on behalf of all the people, I welcome the chief guest once more, and I'll hand over the session to him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. And with your permission, as we start the introduction, I would say not only the delivery, and it will be two-side, no doubt, two-way interaction. Any student, if you have any query, you have any question, confusion, or any curiosity, please feel free, raise your hand and interact with the person who is there on the dais. That is very important. Green entrepreneurship. Just a minute. Again, I'm sharing my presentation. Yes. Okay. It's okay? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So basically, green entrepreneurship. If you check the journey of this word green entrepreneurship, we have, I think, 47 minutes. 12:30 I will complete. Within this 47 minutes, I would like to give you the glimpse, highlights of the green entrepreneurship, because nowadays It's a very, very hot word, hot cake, you can say. And the kind of target group in front of me right now, they are the next generation people. They are the youngster. They are the very energetic and ideological people. In future, maybe after a year, 2, 3, or 4, they will be on the driving seat of the economy, national economy. And that's why to give this concept to the next generation is very much important for all of us. I'm really thankful to the ED cell of Hindustan College. Normally people are thinking about the general entrepreneurship and the routine startup or venture, something like that. But the topic, green entrepreneurship, yes, we all the people, not only the students, but those who are in the entire ecosystem, they need to think on that. Okay, what exactly the mean of green entrepreneurship? What way we can contribute in that? If we look at the green entrepreneurship, not only the entrepreneurship, but individual also, whether they are employee, whether they are the independent people, consultant, professionals, or whatever person is there, they can contribute in the green entrepreneurship chain, because everybody has their own concern. If you look at the population of the country, each and every person is directly or indirectly responsible to maintain the environment and to grow the economy. What the terminology? If you see this word green entrepreneurship, you will find the combination of entrepreneurship with environment, with greenliness somewhere. Basically, this concept, as very first time, it has been discussed in 90s decade. It has been discussed by the Terry Clerk. If you remember this name, Terry Clerk, very first time that gentleman in the concept business school, he has actually discussed this issue. After that, 90s decades, so many kind of the entrepreneurship has been defined. But green entrepreneurship and green entrepreneurs, very first time that gentleman has took up the focused way to promote such kind of the activity. And after the 90s decades, many countries out of 218 countries of this world, they have taken up this issue, and they are now trying to promote entrepreneurs with such kind of the knowledge and sensitivity. Because basically, if you see the word entrepreneurship, and if you just define this individual word, separate word entrepreneurship, you will find a personality. Those who are involved in this word entrepreneurship, they are entrepreneurs. If you narrow down the word entrepreneurs, you will find that they're concerned more about the profit. Their prime objective of their life or their activity is enterprising activity to generate the profit. Okay, so individually, in the isolation, if you will think this word entrepreneurship means they are not concerned much more about anything else. Their concern is much more about the profit, to earn the money, to generate the money. But my dear friends, all the students, today I'll give you a highlight. After this 45 minutes, you just go back to your home whenever at the evening, after your classes, after your college time, or maybe right now it's online, so wherever you are, at the night, at the evening time, you just think about the entrepreneurship. EDI is also working very largely, huge work on green entrepreneurship in so many countries of the world. EDI is working in 110 countries. And as Satyaprakash said that, yes, EDI established in 1983, way back in 1983. 37 years this institute has completed to promote entrepreneurship. Since last 1.5 decade, we are also very actively contributing in green entrepreneurship, because it's a balanced situation of the economy as well as the ecology. And it is our responsibility to contribute on both the way, to balance the situation, to manage the situation, and to contribute in the economy. So what exactly the green entrepreneurship? We see the green entrepreneurship is the enterprising activity. Let me tell you, you please understand the words very clearly. You should have that conceptual clarity. Otherwise, what happened? Again, you will take this both the word in isolation, green and entrepreneurship. So what happened with the people? What happened with the entrepreneurs? Either they are able to justify the word entrepreneurship, or they are able to justify the word green environment. Right now, what happening with the people? Right now, if you talk about the environment, green environment, majority of the stakeholders, you will find These people, they are activist kind of the people. Those who are addressing the environment issues. Okay, you just list out the people, you will find these people. Yes, these are the people, whether is a X person or Y person, but those who are, or maybe the organizations, those who are working on the environment issue, they people, they are the activist kind of the people. They're more focused on the welfare activity, on the environment, on the trees, on the so many other issues, recyclable products, or not mining the lands, and so many issues. But these kind of the issues are activism kind of the things. And if you look another terminology, entrepreneur, the people, again I said, they are focused, they are least both about the environment. Their prime focus is on the enterprising to make activity, viable activity, from where they can earn the money. But if you will put, again, that's why in the definition you will find enterprising activity. Very thin partition line. You need to understand, though you are going to become an entrepreneur, but you are sensitive about the environment issue. And that's why in the entire chain of the enterprising activity, you are taking environmental issues on the priority base. It means not that you are skipping the profit. There is no focus on the profit, or profit is the secondary. Not at all. Equal importance of both the issues, environment balance as well as the earning the money, profit. Okay. Otherwise, it is not enterprising activity. If you are not taking the risk in the activity to earn the money, then it is not enterprising activity. So we are here trying to generate the next level people. You people, you now think on both the sides. It is now your moral responsibility to earn money. Okay, fine, is the basic responsibility, but to take care of the nature of the environment is also a responsibility. And that's why we put here enterprising activity with consciousness of environmental issues. You should have that consciousness. If you doesn't have that sensitivity, it means that yes, you are shrewd entrepreneur. No doubt, we are creating shrewd entrepreneur. It's very easy. We are always saying that if you doesn't have the selfishness, if you are not the selfish person, you can't become entrepreneur. In very bottom line or single line, we are always statementing it. But here, slight little bit different. It's a blend of the welfare and the business activity. Blend. There's a blend. And that's why we are mental issues, social problems and need. Once you address such kind of the issue, environmental issue, of course. Why environmental issue is sensitive for the people? Because it's creating social problems. If we are cutting the trees, it will affect in so many manners on the climatic condition, on the land condition, on the life of the people. Okay, so these many issues which ultimately affects on the society, on the people, on the human beings, and that's why social problems, not only the sensitivity of the environmental issue, but social problems and their needs. And coming up with the innovative entrepreneurial idea, not the traditional idea. I will share some example with you at the end of this presentation. If you have certain ideas, very honest friends, most of all the universities and educational institutions, they are conducting so many competitions, business idea competition, business plan competition, wonderful activity. Yes. It is giving the first step of the students towards the enterprising activity. First idea towards the... But only the concept or the plan in the isolation, it will not work. It will not work. To commercialize that idea, you need to put so many efforts. And same thing is happening in the green entrepreneurship. If you are thinking about the green entrepreneurship, you find out the problems from the society with the concern of the environmental issue and provide the innovative solution. And that way you can create your enterprise. So innovative entrepreneurial idea that will bring a solution to them. Solution to them means solution of the problems of society with the consciousness of the environment. These ideas have a high level of risk. Enterprising activity without risk is not possible. Whatever traditional enterprising activity, low level of the risk. But if you think about the innovative entrepreneurship activity, it's not routine activity. There are 4 kinds of the entrepreneurs you will find in the world. First is the innovator. Second is the imitator. third is the famine, and fourth is the drought. I'm not here to explain all these four categories what way, but I would like to just give you a glimpse that green entrepreneurs and green entrepreneurship it is in the category of the innovator. Highly 5 to 6% entrepreneurs you will find in this world, they are in the innovator category. 85% people you will find, 85% entrepreneur you will find in the imitators in the second category. This is the recent study, reality based recent study in the world. 85, 76 means 85% people, entrepreneur, you will find in the imitator category. Means they are looking something, they are observing something, they are just modifying it. Okay, again, they are introducing this product or service in the field, in the market, and they are earning the money, they are gaining the money. They are the imitators. They are looking something, observing something, modifying it, diversifying it, and earning money. Innovators, they are such kind of the very first time they are introducing such kind of the product or the services in the world. They are the innovators. Different thinking, different way. I'll also discuss in the green entrepreneurship where it should be the innovation. Sometimes we are also looking that innovation means only in the product innovation. It's not like that. In green entrepreneurship, only solution is not only the product is the solution, not at all. In the next slide, I'll share with you where it should be and which three key components are affecting in the green entrepreneurship activity. So here these ideas have a high level of risk which has a positive effect on the natural environment, while at the same time it helps maintain financial sustainability of a venture. As I said in the beginning, is the balance situation. My dear friends, maybe you are studying in the first year, second year, or third year. Have you observed any problem within your institute or society which you think that, yes, sir, there is my concern about the profit as well as to address the environmental issue or green issues? Just start thinking on that. Overnight, nobody can do anything. Not at all, my dear friends. I will share some example. And if you look at the journey of those people, you will find that they gave their 1 decade or 2 decades to find out the solution and to offer the product or services. And now they are successful green entrepreneurs. It is not like that today they have started and tomorrow they become the green entrepreneurs. It's not like that. Even examples, let me give you the examples, very easy examples. You are observing one product in the market, electric scooty. It's a green product, electric scooty. Now you just think this product in the other way. Challenges, issues. Because if you are introducing one product in the market as an entrepreneur, you are conscious about the environmental issue, can't put the profit on the backside, not at all. You should have also profit. It is not only the welfare activity. Without profit, it is not enterprise. You have the employee, you have the mechanism, you have the plant, you have all the components which is there in the enterprising activity. Okay. You also need to address your expenditure, recurring cost, fixed cost, everything. It means that your mind is working like an entrepreneur, but you are sensitive about the environment. Electric scooty, again, let me go back to that. Can you say, is the marketable product as on date or not? Anyone can flash any issue on that? Okay, is it really marketable product? Marketable. Let me again repeat the word marketable product in today's era in India. I'm not talking about the other countries. Not at all. Developed countries, I'm not talking about. India, the huge population, the largest economy, second largest economy, and second largest population, you can say. Huge market. What is the situation of this product? One example, one very simple example. What is your view? It's a green entrepreneur and green. So how you can on that? You can react on that even. Still, out of 50 or out of 20, because out of 10 I can't say. And that's why I'm taking large sample size, 20, 25. Out of 20, 25, you will find only 1 or 2 scooters or 3 scooters, which are the electric scooters. Maybe the lesser number. Okay. Why it is so? Because the marketability, visibility, sustainability, and to address the issues of environment. So it means not that right now it is not viable. Financially it is viable. That's why this product is since last 27 years. Electric scooter is there. But still, we need to think more about it. That's why today we are creating awareness among you, my dear friends. From the other side of the coin, as a customer, if you will not be sensitized for the green products, then difficult for the green entrepreneurs to create green enterprises. And that's why we are sensitizing you people. You think about the green entrepreneurship. Because not only the employer side, but being a customer of that, three key components are there. If you really want to go for the green entrepreneurship, you need to think on these three. Because in isolation, you can't be an entrepreneur, or especially green entrepreneur. Three key components I would like to just highlight on that. Entrepreneurship. Because green entrepreneurship is innovative product or service. Directly, we can't jump on the innovation. Directly, you can't go in the college. You first go to the preschool, after that first standard, second standard, third standard, and fourth standard. Up to 12th standard, you will go, you will get success, and then you will jump in the college. Directly, you can't go. See, any entrepreneur, it's a very, very burning issue in the enterprising world, in entrepreneurship world. Large setup of ED cells, technology business incubator staffs are there in the academic institutions. So many professors and the development professionals, they are working on that. But many a times we are thinking that, we are observing that these people, even students, they are working on the issues in isolation, in separate manner. Some people, they are working on the innovation. They are saying that we are working on the innovation. Green entrepreneurship is more related to the innovation. But without clarity on the word of entrepreneurship, you can't go for the green entrepreneurship. You can't directly go to the school or 10th standard or college. Not at all. You will not get the success directly if you will go to the college or the 10th or 11th standard. You need to first go to the first standard school. Okay. And same thing, we are repeatedly saying, we are repeatedly suggesting to each and every stakeholder, if really you want to go for the green entrepreneurship, you want to talk about the green entrepreneurship, first you talk about the entrepreneurship, then you add the word green entrepreneurship. Because green entrepreneurship at the second level, it is at the innovation level. But without basic conceptual clarity of the entrepreneurship, it is not possible to give the understanding of green entrepreneurship. And that's why there is a flow of the activity in green entrepreneurship. So first you just focus on the entrepreneurship. Once the person has the clarity about the entrepreneurship, after that you ask about the innovation for the green entrepreneurship. I'll show in the next slide what way innovation and entrepreneurship is connected. And after that, see, total 7 slides are there. Don't worry about that. We have adequate time up to 12:30. Still we have 30 minutes. Okay, so don't worry about that. So entrepreneurship next level, once person is get clarity about the entrepreneurship, after that you talk about the green entrepreneurship, because it's the innovation. And once the students, the beneficiaries, they get clarity, yes, on the base of entrepreneurship, now this is the green entrepreneurship, then they will be able to start their venture, enterprising activity. Otherwise, these three components, these three terminology, are you getting second now?
No, sir.
Oh my God, because it is already there on my screen. Are you getting third?
No, sir. It's still on the first slide.
Oh my God, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, now it has come, sir.
Now it's there?
Yeah, sir. Now it's third slide. Important
components. Entrepreneurship, innovation. Oh my God. So you haven't earlier there or just a minute.
Now we are able to see the second slide, sir.
But earlier it was not there. Second was not there.
No, sir. No, sir. Just now it has come.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's happened. Let me do one thing. Let me keep in this format only. I'm not making it the full screen. Otherwise, again, maybe something wrong will happen with us.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now, right now, I'm on the third slide. Entrepreneurship, innovation, and ventures. Okay. I thought, okay, yes, because in my screen, it was there on the third. Fine. But right now, you are on the important components. It's okay?
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Fine. So I was explaining it. For these three components, there is a flow, there is a chain. Understand the correlation of entrepreneurship in innovation, because we are here discussing green entrepreneurship, which is innovative kind of the things. But you should understand the relationship between the entrepreneurship and the innovation, then only you will be able to understand how we can go for the green entrepreneurship, because it's an innovative solution, innovative product, innovative service which we are offering to the customers. Next slide, I would like to discuss relationship of innovation and entrepreneurship. What is the difference? Because normally what happened with us, we are using these words in very common manner. But in fact, all the professionals, development professional and students, those who want to become entrepreneurs, they need to understand the difference between the word innovation and entrepreneurship. Okay. Are you on the fourth slide, madam? Innovation and entrepreneurship, yes, slide is okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Fine. So, see, difference, basic 5-point difference between that to understand the green entrepreneurship. First, First is the innovation means top to bottom approach. You are thinking something different. Okay, just at the evening, at the night, you are sitting in your room and you are putting all the fundas in the universe. Okay, yes, I can do that. It should be like this, etc., etc. Means highest level you are thinking. You are not at all thinking about how it will become possible, or maybe market will accept it or not. Not at all. Innovator, first they are focusing on the top level. Okay, something should be like that. Okay, just I think about the channel on the screen, and the channel should get changed. It's a high end. Right now it is not there. Okay, but just TV is there in front of me. Okay, if I want to go on the channel number 110. I'm just thinking in my mind 110, and on the screen I'm getting one. Now I don't know how it will happen. After that, I'm starting working on it to make this innovation. So basically, innovation is the top to bottom approach, and entrepreneurship is bottom to top approach. Person is observing first the problems in the society. Yeah, this is the problem. Now let me offer the solution. And that solution is becoming the enterprising activity, whether it's a product or service, but means bottom to top approach. This is the difference. Here I'm trying to synchronize both the terminology to apply in the green entrepreneurship. Because being a student, you should have this clarity. Okay, what is the difference? Otherwise, you are thinking in isolation. But if you are thinking about from bottom to top, the second is the something new. Where is the focus of the innovator? Something new. Kuch naya, something new. And entrepreneurship, where is the focus of entrepreneur? Where is the profit? If they are thinking about the solution, they are making solution with the money to earn the profit. So is profit there? Then only I will apply this solution. If money is not there, I will not apply. Not at all. Nothing is there. No money is there. Why to offer this solution? Okay, it is only welfare approach. It is only the seva. I don't want to do that. Profit is not there. So their focus, innovators focus in something new, but entrepreneurs focus is profit there. Third is the basic difference, the acceptance by in many panels. I'm also sitting there and I'm just defending the innovators. They are presenting their idea. But if I want to check whether this idea is innovative or not, where I will go on the principles like Newton's law. Something is different or something is out of the box or not, then it's the innovation. But in entrepreneurship, where we are focusing acceptance by market, okay, whether this solution will accept by market or not. Here, acceptance by principle. Yes, by principle, by definition, it's something new, that is innovation. But in entrepreneurship, acceptance by market. Whatever innovative product is there, but if market will not accept it, you will not be able to commercialize that activity. So accept market. Fourth basic difference is focus on the concept, on the idea. Okay, sir, it was my concept. It is my concept. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And in entrepreneurship, focus on the realization and implement. Okay, so ultimately, I want to on the main focus is there. Okay, whatever solutions and products I'm identifying or working on it, concept or ideas, but ultimately is applicable in the market or not. So final focus was on the commercialization. And the last one is the hypothetical driven. Once you were just sitting in your room and you are thinking on some innovative product and if this happened, then that happened. If this is like that, then it will be like that. Hypothecation. Okay. And entrepreneurship is possibility driven. Okay. Is the possible to commercialize it. So this is the basic difference. Now you put in the box of green entrepreneurship. And if you put in the green entrepreneurship box, there is a flow of the function. Flow of the function. Okay, what would be the first and what would be the next? Then only you become the successful green entrepreneur. So first, let me show you the flow of the functions. Now this is the flow. First, you need to understand the entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial potential. If you doesn't have the entrepreneurial potential, it means that you are not able to understand the innovation in the profit manner. Green entrepreneurship, if you are talking about the entrepreneurship and you are not conscious about the entrepreneurial issue, of course, you will not be able to become the green entrepreneur. That's why entrepreneurial potential in both the terminology in green entrepreneurship, as an entrepreneur or consciousness or your sensitivity about the environment. First, you need to focus. First, you need to check yourself there. Okay, whether I'm sensitive about the environment issues, I'm sensitive about the nature, I'm sensitive about the life of people. If you are, definitely, then you will be able to become entrepreneur. But again, another side of the coin is that you need to also check your entrepreneurial potential. So first focus of the flow is the entrepreneurial potential. Development of competency. If you feel that, yes, I have both the sides of the coin. I'm much more sensitive about the environment, nature, human issues, and also I'm able to understand what is the business activity, how we can do it. I have that understanding. Then you will be able to develop your competency being a green entrepreneur. Yes. Otherwise, see, if sensitivity is not there, if you are one person is cutting tree and you are just passing through that way, okay, if you are not stopping your vehicle, or if you are not just putting your eyes to what this person is doing, and if there is no 1% of sensitivity, why this person is cutting this tree, okay, whether it's the right reason or wrong reason, that is the matter of the different issue. But the first issue, what your heart is saying, what your soul is saying on the action of that particular activity, that is the sensitivity. So if you have, then you will be able to develop your competency. And the third in the flow is the creating entrepreneurial environment. If you are able to create that environment, then you are fulfilling the function of the first function of the flow. You are able to fulfill that. If you are able to fulfill that, then you are able to do the innovation. Now here is the importance of green entrepreneurship. You check yourself as a right person in green entrepreneurship as an individual. And now you are focusing on the innovation, green innovation. But where you can do the innovation? In my first slide, I told you that, my dear friends, green innovation means not only to address the product, not at all. Process also. If you have one enterprise or you are going to start one enterprise and you are keeping in mind that, yes, I will use as possible as less electricity, traditional electricity. I will use solar energy, maximum solar energy. I am designing my plant layout like that. I can use maximum solar energy. Maximum wind power I can use. Okay, maximum light I can use inside of my plant. Such kind of the innovation is the process innovation. If you are sensitive about that, it is just think about such kind of the innovation. You can correlate with the costing expenditure. So being an entrepreneur, it is also important for you to think about your costing, expenditure, money, profit, okay, your balance sheet. So process innovation is also there, not only the product innovation. Sir, I have done the product innovation. Earlier it was the traditional refrigerator. Now this one is the refrigerator from the clay, from the mitti. Not only that, but process innovation also you can take. Third one is the market innovation. If you are a green entrepreneur, think about the market innovation. I'm a person, okay, who is addressing. I'm just giving you example. We are offering solutions of the refrigerator and air conditioners, servicing, annual maintenance contract, all these services we are offering. Fine. We are always conscious about when we are offering this service, okay, how we can minimize the traditional resources like the electricity. We are never ever using the water. Even air we are using through the blower. We have one innovative blower that we can use the minimized level of the electricity. Now, such kind of the market innovation, okay, such kind of the offering service and market innovation. Okay, now people are conscious about that. Yes, we are providing the green service of the refrigerator and air conditioner. People are also conscious. They are saying that yes, it's a wonderful thing, sir. How much you are charging? We are saying that charging 50 rupees less than the traditional. So again, it's the benefit of customer as well as the benefit of the nature and benefit of the entrepreneur. So such example, this example, market innovation. But when you will be able to understand such innovation, if you have entrepreneurial potential and capability, then only you will be. Otherwise, separate innovation part, what will happen with that? Let me give you a very clear-cut example. You will find so many people with the PhDs, doctorate in philosophy, PhD in entrepreneurship, PhD in XYZ technology. Now you check with the person, okay, whatever thesis you have prepared, okay, if you have done your PhD in 2005 or 2000 or 1995, what happened after that with your thesis? Person will say, okay, even I forgot the name, title of my thesis, and the thesis is there in the shelf only. Then what does it mean? Then what is the meaning of that innovation or research work? Okay, we are always saying entrepreneurs, they are the action takers. They are not only the researcher. But when you go for the innovation, yes, research part, R&D is also there. That's why green entrepreneurs are the people, those who are taking the actions and providing the solution. With the research work, they are designing some new product, process, or market. And finally, after the combination of these two, entrepreneurship and innovation, the real green entrepreneur, they are starting their enterprise. So without startup of the enterprise, there is no meaning to discuss such kind of the issue, green entrepreneurship, theory of the green entrepreneurship, topic of the green entrepreneurship. There is no meaning. Or people are not starting their enterprising with such kind of the solution, then it is only theory. EDI is offering solution in the practical manner. We have so many youngsters. Now they are thinking green solutions, green entrepreneurship. Here itself in Ahmedabad, two of our friends, our last batch students of post-graduation students, they have offered solution of the wastage, waste management to Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. They offered it. Now this garbage is the raw material for these two entrepreneurs. Okay, they are not charging anything from the garbage, but they are processing garbage. They are getting the final product in the manner of fertilizer. They are selling it. And what resources they are using? They are using resources of the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. Is the green process. Again, they are addressing the environment. They are cleaning the environment. Such kind of the, and they are earning money also. They are earning money. Basically, they are to earn money because they are entrepreneur. उसको कुछ सेवा व्यवहार नहीं करना है. They are entrepreneur. So they are offering solution also. Such kind of the innovative idea. Not only a subject as a waste management, not at all, but application of the waste management as a green entrepreneur. Yes, I learned this topic, subject in the classroom, what is the waste management. Okay, but when it will become the green entrepreneurship, it will be once I start my unit with such kind of the concept. So establishment of the project, and that's why selection of the project, consolidation of resources, such kind of the issue will come at the startup stage in the green entrepreneurship. So this is the flow of function. Okay, if you have step to step, you are training your students in such manner. Okay, my dear friends, first you get the clarity what is entrepreneurship and what is the green entrepreneurship. After that, you apply in your innovation, and not only the application in the product, process, or market, but you start your venture after that with the consolidation of resources. Then it will be the full ecosystem, full chain of green entrepreneurship. You are two stakeholders are there right now in front of me. Two stakeholders are sitting. One, The major stakeholders are the students. My dear friends, you just think on that. And another stakeholder is my colleagues, my professors, my teachers, those who are sitting there in the webinar. Okay, it's a combination of both of you. Both of you have your own role. And third dimension, we are always offering, EDII is always offering, okay, wherever you are getting stuck up in the entire process of conversion, one person in green entrepreneur, please feel free to contact us. Please link that person with us. We will help to become a green entrepreneur in the entire green entrepreneurship chain. Next slide. Why? What are the challenges are there for green entrepreneurs? I think still we have Kanimoziji is okay.
Yes.
I'm going okay, or what is okay?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Are you getting? Voice
Yes,
is
sir.
okay. Voice clarity is okay.
Yeah, sir. Everything is fine, sir.
Fine. Now we have 11 minutes. Okay. I would like to discuss with my friends, as I have very quickly discussed the definition, concept, and the process, and I would like to discuss the challenges. सभी कुछ अच्छा अच्छा बोलने से दुनिया में सब कुछ अच्छा नहीं हो जाता है. And that's why I'm always, when we are training our students, our entrepreneurs, we are always showing reality challenges to them. Reality on the ground of reality. Otherwise, it will be only the theory. Yes, I taught them theory, and now they are giving the exam. Okay, what is entrepreneurship? Competency of the entrepreneur, 13 competency they are writing. I am giving 10 out of 10. It's fine. Person has the good understanding. That's fine. But if really a person want to become entrepreneur, then they should have also some insight of the challenges. Few challenges in Indian market, in Indian scenario, I would like to discuss with you. Challenges for green entrepreneurs in Indian context. Lack of substitutions of the traditional merchandise. Merchandise here, I mean to say, means raw material or many other components which are actually important to become substitute of the traditional merchandise. If I want to make some new innovative green product, and whatever raw material I'm using, like the plastic I'm using, then I will think on that, okay, whether I can use biodegradable plastic or not. My traditional raw material is the petrochemical plastic. But same product, plastic bag I want to generate, I want to produce, then I can think about the biodegradable plastic. If substitutionally I can get that raw material, okay, then it will be very, very easy for me to become green entrepreneur. But in Indian scenario, still there is a lack of such kind of the substitutions. To identify the substitutions, if you will identify the substitute, then to get the proper supply, adequate supply, to make your product viable, financially viable in the market. So such challenge is there. Another challenge is the competitive cost control. Competitive cost. Like see, organic products. Sometimes in the food product, green entrepreneurs, they are offering some organic food product. But you look at the cost of the product, it is not competitive in the market. So in my vehicle to 10 kilometers, I will forget that, get 10 kilometers to go to fill the petrol and 10 kilometers to come back. 20 kilometers I will travel. Only per liter I am getting 25 or 50 paisa lesser. Such kind of the sensitivity, such kind of the behavior of Indian customer. Now in such kind of, that's why the huge change, competitiveness in the cost. The best example, have you heard about the Reliance Petroleum Retail, Reliance Petrol Pump? Have you heard about that, my dear friends? They failed in the retail petroleum. Otherwise, they are the largest one in this country as far as concerned with the petroleum product. But they failed in the retail petroleum because their cost was bit 1 rupee higher than the IBP and HP. And the price sensitivity in the Indian customer is very high, very high. And they failed. Though their quality was very good, their service was very good, but per liter 1 rupee was high. And they failed. So competitive cost, market acceptability. I gave you example about the electric scooty. So market acceptability, it is also one of the concern for the green entrepreneur. Redesigning the process, product or market. And for that, lack of R&D infrastructure. In India, let me tell you, maximum Indian entrepreneurs, they are imitators. Imitators. कुछ देखा, कॉपी मारो, थोड़ा बहुत चेंज करो and बना लो. और बाजार में, they are imitators. When it comes to the R&D for some innovative products, our mindset is a bit different. We are saying that कि अरे यार easily बन जाता है तो बना लो ना, बाजार को चाहिए हम दे देते हैं. Such kind of the mindset even Indian people has, and that's why there is a lack of R&D infrastructure also, because we believe that कि अरे यार one model if we are able to copy from the Belgium or from the Canada or from the California, just go there. Indian people, rich people, what exactly we are taking the way? Go there, observe it, copy it, apply it. Okay, so such kind of the thing. Let me give you one example of the imitator kind of actions, and now we are in the problem. Have you heard about the BRTS, bus rapid transit system in Maharashtra and Gujarat? On the center of the road, they spared 30% of the road for one specialized vehicle, buses, express road. Now, without studying the total density of the vehicles on the road, they spare 30% road just for the 12% people. Is a huge, and this model was copied from the other countries where population density is very less, huge land is there, and our people, they copied this model from the other, and without applying our mind, they copied here in India. So green entrepreneurs, we are always saying that, no doubt, you should also think about the infrastructure, think about the redesigning, product, process, and market. And the last challenge is sustainability, financial viability and sustainability of the activity. Only innovation will not work. Money also required, profit is also required to make it sustainable. Because once you will get some promotional offer, okay, once you are starting your enterprise, 3 years you are getting the tax benefits because you are the green entrepreneurs, but it is once only for initial 3 years. What will happen after the 3 years? What will happen at the 4th year? So you need to think about the sustainabilities. So these are some challenges for the green entrepreneur. And the last 2 slides, I want to focus some examples, inspirational initiative, my dear friends. Though they are not the much more highly literate people, but the kind of product and solution they offer in the Indian society and they are earning money is really remarkable. Some stories, there are a huge number of stories. If you really want to think about the green solutions and green entrepreneurship, you can go through these stories. But some stories I would like to share with you. One story itself in Gujarat. Mansukh Prajapati is offering, otherwise in each and every state there is a potter who is manufacturing the pot and so many things from the clay, from the mitti. Okay, but this person, Mansukh is the different kind of the person, and he offered the clay refrigerator, mitti cool freeze. Without electricity, just put water, little bit water for the flow, and you'll get the fresh cooling for the vegetable and fruits. It's a huge success. See, marketable success for this product. Why I'm discussing this product here with you, inspirationally, not only the innovative product in terms of the manufacturing, but it is marketable product. So many people are nowadays using this freeze because natural sense is there, natural flavor is there, no extra energy and extra electricity is required. However, you are able to keep your fruits, your vegetable cool in the natural way. Now, have you, if you want to go to journey of this person, you'll find that this is only primary educated person. It is not highly literate person. But kind of solution he is offering and design is wonderful. Similar kind of the story of the Palvi and Prachi Agrawal. Both these girls, they are Delhi based, and they offer very innovative toy activities to the children with the consciousness of the environment, climatic conditions, okay, their hazardiousness with the behavior and all these things. They are offering wonderful games, bean based and the paint, natural paint based games for the children. So now, otherwise, toy is nothing new. Toy is very common thing. It's nothing new. 5,000 year of the journey country. You see, toy is not a new product, but offering green toy, okay, as the innovation. Last two inspirational stories which I would like to share with you. T.S. Shankar, because I'm sharing this success from the southern part. You are there in the southern part of the country. As I was sharing with you, yes, biodegradable plastic. It is there. You need to think about that with the much strength and much story. And the fourth is the Shrey and Sandeep, because I have the last minute and last story. These two boys, with very less amount of the money and without disturbing the nature and resources, they have developed one resort in Jaipur. The name is the Tree House Resort. You just go there, you'll find that without just investing the huge amount to develop a resort, they used nature, only nature. And even without disturbing the nature, you can go there, they are earning money, they are making sensitive the people about the nature, they are developing natural resources. Even the water level of that area, groundwater level is also now increased. So such kind of the issue they are offering, as well as they are earning money. They are earning money. Their objective is to, instead of going the traditional way of the resort, they are offering, you come here, stay here, get sensitivity with the nature and environment. And we also able to earn the money. This is the solution. My dear friends, if you really want to do something like that, share your innovative ideas with us. Just list out your ideas without any hesitation in the book, in the notebook. And if you want to get the mentoring guidance, feel free. We are there. We are there to help you to make it commercialized. Thank you very much, my dear friends, for the 1 hour and 2 minutes. Okay, I took the 62 minutes in all. So thank you very much. And I hope it's very quick webinar on the green entrepreneurship, which gives you the glimpse about how we can think about that, how we can go about that. In detail, if you want separate, feel free. Madam Kanimozi ji, thank you very much. Thanks a lot to give me this opportunity to interact with the students. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for being with us here. So, on behalf of Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Department of Management Sciences and Entrepreneurship Development Cell, I express my sincere thanks to you, sir, for being with us and sharing your views about green entrepreneurship. So, hope like the participants today have got an idea about what is green entrepreneurship, and they would have started thinking what they can do in terms of green entrepreneurship. So the session was really informative with a lot of examples. You made it really informative and by quoting real world examples. So thank you so much for being with us here and sharing about green entrepreneurship. Thanks a lot, sir.
Sir, questions are there. How do we integrate with the EDAI, maybe our college, that area, if you can give some glimpses?
Sir, it's a very easy. Let me tell you very honestly. Your institute can send one interest letter with the focus objective. If you have ED cell, then what way you would like to collaborate with the EDII? Because number one is the interest of the management of the college to go for the collaboration, number one. And other factors after that we are discussing in personal, both the institutions sitting together, and what we can match interest of each other. That way we are providing support, help in the entire country. Even other country also we are providing help and support. And these institutions, they are getting huge benefits, specialization in the entrepreneurship. And they are also adding this entrepreneurship activity in their USP to offer to the students. Nowadays it's very difficult for them.
We are offering entrepreneurship to all engineering students, sir. From this year onwards, we have started.
Good.
So in that area, if we can work on, I think it will be fine.
Sure, you can send your interest, and we will work on that, and definitely it will be our pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anything else from the student side? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Fine.
Thank you for being with us.
Okay, shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, sir. We'll check whether any questions from participants.
Okay. Okay. If something is there, they can ask. Otherwise,
Any questions, any clarifications students may ask or participants. Otherwise, we'll wind up.
fine. Thank you. But what appeal is there from my side, my young friends, my very energetic friends? Maybe today you have participated because your department head or maybe your department people, professors, they told you that chalo bhai, today one webinar is there and you need to attend. Fine. Take it casually and informally. Don't. But if after this 60 minutes, if out of these 60 students, maybe 5 or 10 students, if they have little bit sensitization about the enterprising activity, just if you don't want to share with us, no problem. Don't share with us. But start thinking on that. Put words in your notebook at the night, at the evening. Start discussing about the green entrepreneurship with your friends, with your family members. Okay. And whenever you feel that, okay, no, now is the level I need to take the help of my department or maybe expert, feel free. Overnight, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. But your thought process should get start from here. That is only appeal from my side. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you. Okay,
Sir,
madam.
I just wanted to ask a question, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, please.
So I am Professor Nandita. I am from Mangalore. I teach for the MBA students here. I also took the subject on entrepreneurship. I wanted to know what is the scope of green entrepreneurship in India, because it's very, very slow as compared to the Western countries. How is the scope? How is the scope in kind of research? So if you want to do research in green entrepreneurship, because I'm planning to, I'm pursuing my PhD. I wanted to know what is the scope of green entrepreneurship if I have to take up research in this field.
See, Nandita ji, to be very honest with you, as far as concerned with the entrepreneurship issue, India, and because we are the largest democracy in the world. Now,
Yes.
the entire scenario of India in terms of enterprising activity is different than the rest of the world. Because consumer behavior, technicality, requirement, legality, we cannot match India with any other country. Because see, nearest Asian country is China. China is not democracy. Okay, India has the democracy. Now we can't in the political standard, in the consumer behavior standard, in the enterprising legality standard, in the constitutional side. We people and other countries, American countries, European countries, they are the developed countries. Population density is very low. Economic standard is very high. Per capita income is high. So to compare with the other country is not possible. Yes, you can do one thing. If you are working on the green entrepreneurship, madam, you can compare the indicators and segments of the within the with the different segment like green entrepreneurs or entrepreneur in this segment or that segment. That will be benefited more if you really want to gear up or to understand the green entrepreneurship process in India. Because we cannot match with the other country. Factors are very, very different countries. This is my personal view. This is my personal view on the base of our studies, our research work, and day-to-day operations in the country on entrepreneurship. So you can think about that. But one thing in a very positive situation, it is not political statement. Let me tell you very honestly. Not at all. We have a very positive situation to start the enterprise here. Okay. So in very plain blank statement, I would say, okay, on that particular hypothesis, you can generate the other hypothesis and you can do work on that.
Thank you, sir. Your slides actually have given scope for me to study further in this area. Also, I request many students to go ahead and become entrepreneurs because job market is not as good as it was before.
Yes, yes.
They should be becoming entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs actually. I wish best of luck to all the students here who are there on the webinar. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you to Hindustan College for organizing such a wonderful talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Thank you very much, dear friends. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, sir.